right, fillies. We had a fun little time together, but now it is over. Move up and take your final steps with dignity.
Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, are we really just gonna let this happen? Can't we do anything? Like what? What are we supposed to do? We might talk like we're all grown up, but we're still just three little foals. And Anon did that. We're powerless. Maybe not. Listen, y'all, I think I have an idea. Really? What? I've got something hidden in my bow, which if used correctly could save us. What is it? Don't look at it so openly. Just keep walking until we pass Cheerilee's tank, then get down once I make my move. Okay, I hope you know what you're doing, Apple Bloom. Me too, yo.
Silence! Any last words you have, you can reserve for your princess. She will generously grant you a final chance to accept your fate before we just force you anyways.
Now, Cutie Mark Crusaders, do you have any final words before you are added to my collection of reborns?
I do, Princess Celestia, but not for y'all. For my friends.
Go ahead, it won't make a difference.
Crusaders, it's been an honor finding our purpose with you. We've been through so many highs and lows that I can't even keep track. Right now, despite the situation we're in, I'm still feeling kind of uplifted because at least we are in this together. That is so cringeworthy, Apple Bloom. I love it. And if by now you haven't already guessed it, this is all just a pretext to say that for every up, there must also sometimes be a down.
Sudden movement taking, agents. Alert, gun drawn.
What happened? What is going on? Where am I? What just happened? Where did she get a gun?
Guess what, Princess? I got that from your great agent classified.
What? No, that is a lie. We'll still have our weapons.
None of these. The one who blew himself up. I walked back and picked up his gun after the sketch had ended.
That has to be the most bullshit excuse for a gun ex machina I ever heard.
About as bullshit as having an underground cloning lab and wanting to recreate the entire population.
Why did you only just now decide to use it?
Because before, there was no opportunity. Obviously. But now that crazy plan of yours is at an end. 'Cause now we got her.
What is even happening? Princess Celestia, is this real? Is it really what it looks like?
It's all real, Miss Cheerilee. You were right about everything. Princess Celestia wants to clone all of Equestria and make them her obedient slaves.
I fucking knew it! Tyrant! Oh, Cheerilee, you're using this word as if it meant anything to me. So what is it going to be now, fillies? Do you seriously believe you turn the tide just because you have one more mare standing by you?
And no offense, Princess, but she's the one who overwhelmed me before and killed me.
Perhaps, but you outnumber her now. And don't forget, we still have our little secret weapon. Remember what I instructed you about the special phrase?
Ah, yes.
Special phrase? What the hell are you talking about?
Miss Cheerilee, we are giving you this one chance to step aside. You once already served us, and you can join us again.
Like hell! I am a freedom fighter. I will never follow Celestia.
Is that so? Miss Cheerilee, Princess Celestia has invited you to Shining Minds Reformatory Camp.
I'm honored to accept her invitation.
What? Hey, what the fuck? Well, that ray of hope was short-lived. What the fuck just happened? Why did she turn on us?
You know, I might have told you something not entirely true before. While I said that the treatment in Shining Minds Reformatory Camp was flawed, I was mostly referring to the time efficiency, and the fact that an intense enough stimulation can snap ponies out of it. But as luck would have it, Agent Spike discovered that even though she broke her programming once, it still remained within her.
Yeah, how else did you think we got her captured? I just ordered her to come here and get into that tank. Though it would be important to note that life just seems to undo the activation.
Nevertheless, I'm obliged to say that I can't really complain about how this all turned out for me.
Fucking hell! And here I thought we finally had been a step ahead of this conspiracy shit. Fuck! And what now? I mean, how are we now gonna get out of this? We are gonna get out of this, right? There's no way it just ends here for us. Right, girls? Right? I'm not so— Please tell me I'm right!
I'm afraid I must disappoint you, Scootaloo. It is over now. You have lost, I have won, and no pony is left to stop me or save you. Finally, my plan will be complete, and I am at my ultimate goal. Because, believe it or not, fillies, but the total enslavement of every pony's mind and bodies is not the final step in my plan. There is yet more to come. All before was just preparations for my true intentions.
Your true intentions? So y'all telling us that whole deep and actually kinda logical sounding backstory you gave us earlier wasn't your real motivation for all this?
Well, not entirely. It rather gave me the energy to pursue my actual goal. And once every pony is an obedient clone, designed to agree with everything I do, it is finally time.
Time? For what?
To set my ultimate plan in motion, to reactivate my doomsday device of purification. My recolorizer. And then, once I calibrated it and all the loyal clone citizens willingly gave me all their magic to power it up, I will at last wipe out any and all trace of the most disgusting, revolting color in this entire world.
Excuse me, did I hear that right? Is she seriously still going on about that damn purple? Tilma, that throwaway gag has really come quite a long way.
I can feel it, the moment of triumph ever so slightly approaching further. And this time, no pony is going to get in my way. Not you, not Luna or Cadence, and most definitely not Twilight. I am victorious! What?
Alert! Guns up, agents! This is not a drill!
What? What happened?
Oh no, the terrorist is freed! Get a hold of yourselves, Agent Classified. We still outnumber her. Stop talking and open fire! You're Agent Classified! Here! Hey!
Oh shit, this isn't good. I gotta unleash more clones. Not so fast, Simpa. Ha! Fast enough for you, Bugle.
Hey, Spike, look! I'm all nude.
What? Really? Wait, are ponies always... Ah! Nice distraction, Rare.
Well, I do know how to catch a guy's attention. All right, now what the fuck is going on in this place?
Twilight Sparkle, how dare you!
Oh, hello, Princess Celestia. Could have figured you were behind this.
What the hell are you talking about? Could have figured.
We knew she was behind this. That's why we're here. Yeah, but they always say something like this when the great confrontation in the final act starts.
But I don't understand. How did you even find out about my secret lab? It's called secret for a reason.
Well, you could say I happened to stumble upon it. When I was in your private chambers, cleaning up the mess of documents on your desk, I happened to find a piece of paper that showed a quite detailed mind map. The center of it said, "My great scheme," and among other things, I could rule out some info on a secret underground lab. A cloning facility to make doppelgangers of every pony in Equestria. Honestly, it was pretty foolish to leave such a telling piece of evidence just lying around. You should have gotten rid of it.
I was going to, but I was so proud of it. I mean, you saw it. It was one of the best mind maps ever made.
That's kind of true, yes.
And also, you finding this mind map is not at all a justifiable explanation why you are here now. I mean, how were you able to find out where exactly my lab was?
Rarity knew it.
Fucking hell, still, that joke was already dead and buried.
Putin, but a Canterlot pony will be a Canterlot pony. Though if I'm completely honest, the true MVP here is Fancy Pants. After all, he is my primary contact.
I know I should have replaced him long ago, but at least now I know why he never responded to any of my invitations.
Exactly, because he knew. And now, so do we. Your schemes are over, Celestia. Now you will have to take responsibility for all you've done.
Brr, it's always the same with you creatures. Fucking purple filth.
What in the actual fuck is your problem with this fucking color?
Isn't it obvious? I lost everything I had to purple. To you, my crown, my throne, my power. My mother.
Your mother? What? What should I possibly have to do with your mother? I didn't even know you had one.
Yeah, you wouldn't, but I know what happened more than 1,000 years ago.
My whole ancestry wasn't even born back then.
But purple was a thing, and purple killed my mother.
Wait, the color purple killed your mom?
A bucket of purple paint, yes.
What? How is that even possible?
Oh, let me explain, you fools. My mother was standing on a balcony over a cliffside, and then along came a dozen buckets of purple paint after I had accidentally knocked them over. They rammed her at full speed and made her fall over the railing. She was entirely covered in purple, could neither fly nor use magic to save her. And so she fell to her death.
What? That doesn't make sense. Since when does a bucket of paint possess such powers that it can impair flight and magic?
Oh, it doesn't. My mother was an earth pony.
Chua! What?
Hold on, y'all. This all seems mighty familiar to me. Are you seriously writing outside in that fucking backstory of Cruella from that shitty live-action movie?
No, that's just, a coincidence.
Listen, Princess. If you really wanted to steal a tragic backstory as motivation for your villainy, you should at least pick something that actually is tragic, and not unintentionally hilarious.
It is tragic. I mean, a quirky and nerdy not like other girls' mere being suddenly motherless, only because of those paint buckets, and their fucking purple color.
Wow, and I thought Chrysalis had a pathetic motivation. All right, let's for one moment entertain the idea that what you said is actually true, and not just another contradictory fairy tale to make your reasons sound even more illogical and unjustified. Wouldn't it then have been your fault? After all, you were the one who knocked over those buckets.
Perhaps, but they put themselves there, so I would knock them over, and therefore everything purple must die. And you stole my throne. You will pay it as well.
Stole? I didn't steal it, you idiot princess. I rather was forced to step in and fill your spot. Take on all running business after you just fled.
Yes, I fled into exile. And whose fault was that?
Yours. You made our voices sound weird.
That was all necessary to power up my recolorizer. It was the only way I could wipe out this fucking color, but you ruined that as well.
Again with purple. Will you just let your irrational hatred of a fucking color go?
Never. I will never give up. One day I shall return to my throne. I rule over Equestria once again. I will return from my exile and reattain my former glory.
For the last time, it wasn't even an exile. No pony ever forced you to leave. You just ran away. There wasn't even any real backlash for that voice debacle. The ponies just sort of lived with it. There was no reason for you to flee. Well, emphasis on was, because now, after all you tried to do down here, you'd be wise to stay away.
Oh, and I will. I will escape once more, and once more I shall mend my wounds and pick myself back up. And I will return Twilight Sparkle. Somehow, someday. And all of Equestria will be mine again.
To be wrapped up in the next one.